Quite figure it out, but
Hey.
that's just the way I am.
We're on.
And that's because I'm Mr. Swizzo. And so what?
Hello, hello, hello. My name's Kelly. Welcome to TC Muzique. Tonight we have a hot new band that's been out there. People are talking about them. So we just had to have the Carlyle group on tonight.
First.
Yeah. So, well, do you want to know what I did this last weekend?
What did you do this last
I just knew you'd be so curious. I
weekend?
went to We Fest. Yeah. Not you and I, though.
Really?
We meaning all my girlfriends and a bunch of people up to Detroit Lakes.
See, I did hear that a guy died up there.
They did?
Were you responsible?
I don't know. I don't think so. But we had
Maybe
the
not
greatest
this time.
seats. Swizz, first row. Not even kidding here. I mean, we ended up being right there in the middle of the action, and it was Taylor Swift, Tim McGraw, Sawyer Brown. Just, it was amazing. And, you know, I like all different types of music, but actually being there in the middle of the madness, I found out that I actually love wearing cowboy hats. These boots are made for walking.
You may not think much of the music, but the hats and the boots, you gotta love the hats and the boots.
Yeah.
Cheryl Weimer has been doing that one for how many years now?
Yeah. Look at
Yeah.
this. I almost feel like I'm a cowgirl right now, hanging on to all the cords. Ride them up. Now, the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to thank you and, of course, all the boys with the cameras and Art and Nell. Thank you so much for doing Treasure Chests. And I really appreciate that. That was July 31st. It was amazing. We had a full crowd at Epic Event Center. And you can see a lot of the photos. You had a bunch of photos from past years, too. We're loading those up on the website.
I was busy this year.
Yeah,
I
with
couldn't take
75 models,
photos.
4 body painted National Karate Team, the 11-year-old singer Devin Worley, the Limbs, Joel Cachel, the Minnesota Viking cheerleaders, of course.
Oh,
it was
just
amazing.
star-studded and filled with fun from end to end.
Yeah. So
And
thank
as
you,
the
thank you,
guy
thank you.
here right now, let me just say it was our pleasure to be part of Treasured Chests this year.
Now, if you missed it, don't worry about that because we have a DVD release party coming out September 12th. And that is at the Fine Line. And so people can get,
boy.
yeah, it should be just a great time, 10 p.m. Of course, that's when models go out. They don't go out any earlier than 10 p.m. You know that, though, right,
No
Swizz?
wonder I don't date models anymore.
September 12th is also pretty incredible because there's actually this movie called Full Throttle. It's all about bikes, being fast, being furious, and, well, we're looking for 3 bands. So all you need to do is go to the TC Muzique Facebook page, check it out, click on the link, and what you'll find is some music. I wanted to listen to that anthem. It's really hardcore. It's more rock and roll. It's in your face. It's let's get fast. Let's go for a ride. And you know what? Don't look behind you because you never know what's coming. So we're looking for an anthem song like that. We'll pick 3 bands out that'll perform at the Fine Line, and each of those bands will receive a lot of money. And then plus
Ooh.
1 will actually be featured on the movie as the theme song. How cool is that?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And so that's for the 12th
Yeah.
of September at the Fine Line.
Yeah, but something before September, isn't there?
Well, speaking of
Yeah.
the Fine Line, just a little bit before our great evening at Treasured Chests, several of us from TC Muzique and assorted others, spent an evening with the fine folks at the Fine Line for a Charity Warriors benefit production. And our friends at Charity Warriors are at it again.
Yes, they are.
You're going to have to allow me to go for the glasses.
This is pretty important. It's about
I
a
wanna
little girl
get this
named
one
Mary
right.
Moon. Mm-hmm. This is
Sunday,
glass-worthy.
August 23rd. There is a charity walk in honor of Mary Moon. This is a walk for neuroblastoma. It benefits the Children's Cancer Unit at the University of Minnesota Hospitals. This is being held at Johnny Cake Ridge Park in Apple Valley.
Great place to go.
Registration is at 11 a.m. and the walk runs from 1 until 4.
Speaking of, not only walk, but take your strollers out there too. I mean, this little girl was 3 when she died, July 30th of this year. So in honor of that little girl, bring strollers with.
Go to charitywarriors.com. You can find out all about Mary Moon. We are very sad at her loss, and our feelings go out to her family. And we would just like to encourage everybody to show that we care and to show our support for the rest of the people who still struggle, and for the fine efforts of the people who are fighting for the people afflicted and for a cure for neuroblastoma. Go to charitywarriors.com. Find out all about Mary Moon and all about the walk on the 23rd of August.
Yeah, I mean, especially now. I mean, enjoy the sun and go out for a good cause. It makes you feel good, too, to go out there. And again, any little bit helps. So let's say that you don't have the amount to even walk. Whatever you can get. I know that some of the students in my class raise money from just lemonade stands. Whatever you can do, believe it or not, it helps and it adds up. Now, speaking of people who speak about stories, things that just are on like the go, and they've been around this town, not just with the girls, but around partying with all the boys. These are a group of guys who all of a sudden came together. They've actually been in different bands, but this time they've got something new to offer. It's all original music, and I can't wait for you to hear all about it. They have a Facebook, a MySpace. They're called the Carlyle Group. And Swizzle, what should we do now?
Oh, I think we should make room for what it's all about. That's the music. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carlyle Group.
I love it. Here we go.
I feel the wind blow, let through my window. I feel the sunlight on my face. I feel the earth glow underneath my toes. I feel it in your embrace. Yeah, silence falls when she walks in the room. She knows how she loves. She knows what to do. Every time you get up, a chance to see her better now. You can feel the bright light shining through, yeah, shining through. Yeah, you're so unbelievable. You're so incredible. You're so my shine like gold, 'cause you're wonderful. Forbidden lies and forgotten truths, yeah. No one knows nothing anymore, yeah. Well, I love her eyes, but I hate to see them cry, yeah. Two sounds much better when ignored, yeah. Well, silence falls here when she walks in the room. She knows how she looks. She knows what to do. Every time you get up, a chance to see let it burn. Yours might shine like gold, 'cause you're wonderful. Yours unbelievable. Yours let it burn. Yours might shine like gold, 'cause you're wonderful. You're
All right, everybody, we're the Carlyle Group. That was called You're So. This next song is called Willing Hearts, and it comes from the heart. Hope you enjoy.
Oh, have you ever wondered why you're alive and why you're here? Have you ever contemplated wonders of the universe? Some say we've been put here by a god. Others say that those people are wrong. And I was like me sitting on a fence, climbing up a tree, just yelling, hey, here's my message to the world. With a little love for you, come around. With a little love for you, settle down. Oh, we'll end the fighting in the streets. You just need willing arms and ready feet. Have you ever wondered if the end is coming soon? Do you even believe in apocalyptic room? If there was an answer, it begins with you, with me, and all humans. We must stand up, we must resist. We will not be treated like this. Oh, come around. Settle down. We'll end the fight in the streets. You just willing hearts and ready feet. Willing hearts and ready feet. Willing hearts and ready feet. Ready feet. Ready feet. Willing hearts and 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 ready feet. You come around with a little love for you. Settle down. And the fighting in the streets. You just need with a little love for you. Come around with a little love for you. Settle down. We'll end the fighting in the streets. You just need willing arms and ready feet. You just need willing arms and ready feet.
Nice job, boys.
Hooray.
I'm gonna come right in front of you, babe.
We like that.
You like that? You like that, Swizzle?
that. Yeah.
You know what? That's a tough customer. That's pretty impressive. If Swizzle likes it, he has been around for a long long time.
You just love saying that, don't you?
I kid. No, I mean, you definitely have an ear and an eye for that new talent out
we
there.
like to call it the wisdom of age, but some days it just feels like age.
Yeah. If you've ever heard of IPR, these guys are all from there. So tell me a little bit about when the Carlyle group formed.
Well, we formed last April, and we've been playing a little bit of shows here around the city, writing a lot of music about our city here, and yeah.
There's definitely a lot to write about, especially if you've been downtown on a bike in the middle of the darkness. Oh, yeah.
I have 4 fingers, 4 months, almost.
So now, how long has this
Not
group been together?
bad.
It's been together for about 4 months now. We've been all a part of different bands growing up. We're all seasoned musicians, but this is something we wanted to do, something nice, instead of something real heavy and nasty. So it's a pleasant change for all of us, I guess.
I wonder if that was a rumor, because I heard that some of you guys are in these hard rock bands, and I looked tonight and it was like, I'm not too scared of these boys out there. No, not me. So, I mean, I was looking, I was like, okay, he may have that little ring, and yeah. I was checking it out, and I heard all about this. Started reading a little bit, too. MySpace, Facebook, are you starting to get all those friends together?
Oh yeah, got a lot of friends on MySpace and Facebook. We're on Twitter as well now too. We're getting new fans daily, and we love all you guys. So
They
Nice.
brought fans with them. If I'm not mistaken, one of your fans brought an entire makeup case along, did she not?
yeah, that'd be my sister. She's a local makeup artist here in the city, and yeah, she's doing good work.
Swizzo, you weren't supposed to say that.
Oh, sure I am. They've got the whole package, boys and girls. This isn't a bad thing. They care.
Say, you know what, though? These guys have something big coming up in September. September 2nd, I believe, is when the big show is taking place. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
We're going to be playing with Waxing Phil and with what was the other group? Night in a Box at, what's the place? The
Harriet Band Show.
Harriet Band Show.
For
Big
heaven's
place
sake.
down there.
Hang on, I'll put my hand up.
Hey, I'm just the bass player. I'm not a businessman.
I'll tell you my bass player joke one day. If you've got more time than it's worth.
Well, I'm going to climb back here by the drums, so I need
Oh,
to find out a
boy.
little bit about this drummer boy.
So
Well,
you guys
tell me a little bit
Okay.
how
We'll let
you
her
two,
go.
the lead singer, and you have known each other for, 7, 8 years?
Yeah, we went to middle school and high school together and started playing music together. And
I got a question. So if you've known him this long, are any of these songs about girls that he dated?
personal.
Mm.
They might be. You might be able to figure them out. I mean,
But that's got a lot of girls going, I wonder if it's about me. I wonder if it's about me. You know what, though? There's a lot of nice love songs in there, too. So it seems like it's been very reflective. So these girls would be proud to call themselves their girlfriend. Did you approve a lot of these girlfriends that he writes about?
yes, I do. The ones that I've met.
Mm.
So are there ones that you are supposed to not have met? Just kind of curious?
I have no clue.
I'll get it out of them. Don't worry. You can totally Facebook me. I'll get all the answers later on.
No, we have the diplomat and the tabloid journalist back here.
All right, go ahead.
On the guitar. We never have gotten around to much names. Is there a Carlyle in the Carlyle group?
No, but yes, at the same time. This is Chris Carlyle. I'm Josh Ebel. That's Ben Anderton, and we have a Rob Swenson on the drums.
Righty. So, you've heard the heavy groups. Who were they, and were you all part of something like that once upon a time?
I think I am the only member that was a part of that at one point. These guys were, oh, yes, Rob was definitely a part of the metal scene. He rocks it very hard.
Really?
But he converted quite nicely. He cleans up okay.
Yes, I think we all do, actually.
I heard you guys are working with the Lola recording studio. Is that correct?
Yep, Lola Records. We were just signed about 4 months ago, and this is their project. They're putting us out. Doing a good job of it, I guess.
You have one EP out, which is called,
It's called the Carlisle Style EP. So,
and a second one coming out in the fall. So definitely get online and find out where that will be released at. Is there anything else you'd like to say to your fans? They can catch you twittering, Facebook, MySpace. What else? September 2nd. Anything else to add?
No, I just want to see all of my fans out there here on September 2nd at the Harriet Band Shell. So.
You know, and before we exit off too, I really want to talk a little bit about Mary Moon, and I don't know if you've ever heard of that type of cancer. It's a cancer that only happens with toddlers and infants, and the statistics are only that 650 kids across the nation actually get this, and it's one of those times when you ask yourself, why me, or why my kid? And Mary has a brother named Will, and her parents said, really would love to see you out there in Apple Valley and doing that walk. Like I said, you know what? Bring the stroller with, bring friends with, bring the whole neighborhood with. If you can't make it, make a donation. Go to Charity Warriors, and that's where you're going to find it, charitywarriors.com. They're on Facebook too. They do a wonderful job. They work with charities, and they're doing it because they can and they want to. So remember that. Check it out, and would love to see you there.
Yeah, I would also add that it's not just a bunch of people traipsing through the park. There are going to be tents, there are going to be balloons, there's going to be food, there's going to be music. This is an entire afternoon for the family and for a very good cause.
Good point. It makes me smile because it is all about that. We want to learn more about this awful disease that can hit different children. But the best part is they're going to put bubbles at the very, very end in memory of Mary, which I think is just such a wonderful thing to do. Instead of balloons going up into the air, it's going to be bubbles filling up the whole sky. And what better way to reach up there and let her see that everybody's thinking about her down here with the little reflections and the bubbles going up. So
We'll offer a little bit of hope, and that's what we're trying to support through efforts like the Walk for Neuroblastoma.
all right, here we are back at TC Music. We want to really take this show
Righty.
and rock it out. They're going to
We'll
start out
be
with an
back.
acoustic set, I
Yeah,
believe.
We'll be back on the 27th.
Yeah.
I think we might be getting a chance to see the Gypsy Lumberjacks.
That's what I heard.
But right now, this is the Carlyle Group.
Enjoy.
All right, we want to take it down a little bit with this next song. It's called Jane's Field. And I'm at you when I hear your voice. So I know it's you. And in the moment, a beautiful quiet, there's little I can do to save myself, to save myself, to save myself. And then I see your eyes reflecting the world back at me, yeah. Your beautiful smile reflecting the girl and begging me to save myself, to save myself, to save myself. You want me to save myself, save myself, save myself. But I don't think that I can without your love. I am helpless and weary till I save myself,
save myself for you. Until you save yourself, until you save yourself, save yourself. And then I walked away from that wonderful place where we almost met, yeah. Your beautiful smile standing around there. You haven't found me yet, so I'll save myself, I'll save myself for you. Until you save yourself, till you save yourself for me. And now we'll save ourselves, save ourselves. All right, this next song is a little bit of a country western song, kinda. It's called Always Waiting. I wrote it on Christmas night about all sorts of stuff that were troubling me, so if you've got anything that's troubling you, maybe this will help. Well, I start my life on the darkest of nights. Lord, to the sun, I focus my sights. I see a loss come from up above. Yeah, I feel the cold on the night we once loved. Always waiting, wanting and wishing, always looking for something else. And all this needing is directly feeding the mouths of those who tell you to need. So when you go, don't wait. Oh, but please don't hesitate. Now you should go. The night's on its way. They've got a grave for every man who stays. Well, I stare at life from my mountainside, and I cannot move and I cannot hide. I know the answers, yet I stand still. I need to wake up and get off this hill. Always waiting, wanting and wishing, always looking for something else. And all this needing is directly feeding the mouths of the wolves who tell you to need. So when you go, don't wait. Oh, but please don't hesitate. Now you should go. The night's on its way. They've got a grave
next one's called Senorita. We all know at least one girl that makes the heart go pitter-pat, and
Your little señorita.
I wrote this one about my senorita.
Using Anette's umbrella, she's been looking for the wrong kind of guy. I've been here standing alone, and I don't know why. She has been eagerly seeking, she's been finding out a special fella. Yeah, I just wanna tell ya, baby, how I feel. Well, you know that you're my senorita, and everything I do revolves around your pretty feet. Yeah, you know that you're my senorita, and I'm the kind of guy who knows how to treat you. Bridges and a moving river, she's been holding on to me oh so tight. I hold her near, seconds move slow, then she starts to cry. She has been eagerly seeking, she's been finding out I'm a special lover. Yeah, I just wanna tell ya, baby, this is sweet. Well, you know that you're my senorita, and everything I do revolves around your pretty feet. Yeah, you know that you're my senorita, and I'm the kind of guy who knows how to treat you. Treat you. You know that you're my senorita, and it has been my pleasure to greet you. Yeah, you're my senorita. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum. Ba-bum, ba-bum.
All right. This next one's called Sounds of the City. My man Robert Swenson on the drums is going to start it out for us.
Well, I walk on down 2nd Avenue, yeah, damn close to every single day. Well, I hear the sounds coming up from all around me. I wonder what she's got to say. Yeah, well, I don't know, but I've been told the street's got something to say. Yeah, well, I don't know, but I've been told and let us sing. Well, listen to the city. She sounds really pretty. Listen to the city. In the city, you can hear her singing. Yeah, you can hear her singing a song. Well, I met a man who looked like Jesus. He introduced himself as George.
Hi, my name is George.
Just another vagrant from the streets of Minneapolis. He wore a suit, he wore a tie, looking like any other normal guy. Yeah, well, I don't know, but I've been told the streets got something to say. Yeah, well, I don't know, but I've been told you gotta open up your ears and let us sing. Well, listen to the city. She sounds so really pretty. Listen to the city. In the city, you can hear her singing. There's something going on on the sweet seaside low streets. There's something going on. It happens underneath your feet. There's something going on inside the people you will meet. That something's all around. We call it a sin. Well, listen to the city. She sounds so really pretty. Listen to the city. In the city, you can hear her singing. Listen to the city. London sirens ringing. Listen to the city. In the city, you can hear her singing a song. Well, you can't even sing alone. Well, yeah, but soon, la da da, song. You can even hear her singing a song.
All right, this next song is kind of a sad song. It's called Standing in Tears.
I love sad songs.
If anybody's actually really sad right now, this might do it for them.
Well, I am here, ever uncertain, 'cause things are unclear, but I'm still standing, I'm standing in tears. Well, I have fears of a future unfolding. So many years, but I'll keep standing. I'll stand in tears. Honest words from a heavy heart. I feel that I feel before the start. Yeah, why do I try when I'm feeling Well, I am here. I am empty, and I am clear. But I'll keep standing. I'll stand plenty. Down this road, a heavy eye. I feel that I've been before the start. Yeah, why do I try when I'm barely getting on? And why do we cry into each other's arms? Standing in tears, standing in tears, standing in so why do I try and hang it on? And why do we cry into each other's arms? Standing in tears, standing in tears, standing in tears, standing in
All right, this next song is our last song, and it's been a real pleasure being on the show. We want to thank everybody involved. This last song is about, again, you gotta love the girls, so
Believe me, baby.
grab your girl, get her close. Now's the time.
Well, underneath the sea, she is perfect. But unknown to me, this one aspect I would regret, yeah. 'Cause when she laughs, I love her. When she smiles, I wanna squeeze her. When she walks, I wanna follow. But when she moves, I gotta say, you got to believe me, baby. Well, I can't live alone, but you just need that wedding that I cannot afford. But if you're sick of saving and tired of waiting, then I said no, no, no. Yeah, I said no, no, no. Well, underneath the sea, she tries to breathe. succeed. Now why can't we agree? Yeah. 'Cause when she laughs, I love her. When she smiles, I wanna squeeze her. When she walks, I wanna follow. But when she moves, I gotta say, you got to believe me, baby. Well, I can't live alone, but you just need that wedding that I cannot afford. But if you're sick of saving and tired of waiting, then I said no, no, no. Yeah, I said no, no. Oh, yeah, well, you can't admit it, but you're my Valentine, my power line. Let's talk a minute now. Forget all the fights and all the lies. You can't admit it, but you're my Valentine, my power line. Let's talk a minute now. Forget all the fights and all the lies. Let's sing a picture. I know that's what you've been wishing for, and I've been so sure over the line. Yeah, you got to believe me, baby. Well, I can't live alone, but you just need that wedding that I cannot afford. But if you're sick of saving, and I know you're tired of waiting, then I said no, no. Oh, yeah, I said no, no. Oh, yeah, I said no, 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 no. Yeah, I said no, no, no.
Awesome job. This is the kind of music that you can totally like hang out with a bunch of friends and that you want to just say to the band, will you just please come to an after bar, hang out, bring the guitar and have some fun. This is the Carlyle group and check them out. Again, they'll be out September 2nd, so you know where to find them. We've been rolling that through. Now, again, we're just going to end the show with a couple really just reminders and a little surprise for you, too. First of all, you wanted to start out again by...
There are a couple of things. I just did personally want to send out a little hello to a couple friends that can't even be listening right now because they're busy trying to put together the Anchor Fish and Chips, which will be open by the end of the month.
Woohoo!
No matter what it takes us to get it on its wheels, boys and girls. And all of Northeast Minneapolis has been walking by, poking their heads in the door, going, when are you going to be open?
Oh, that's so awesome.
It's coming. Will you see this, kiddo? And on a more serious note, do not forget Charity Warriors Walk for Neuroblastoma in honor of Mary Moon out at Johnny Cake Ridge Park. You can find out all about that at charitywarriors.com. Please join us for this one in spirit, in person, in cash, if you can.
All right, don't forget about the Limbs, one of my favorite groups, as you all know, an island rock group.
Freedom Fest.
Freedom Fest is this weekend. That's get your camping gear ready. If you like to have fun and you want to go camping and just kind of forget all about everything, including your cell phone, this is the time to do it. Lastly, I just wanted to say, Art, will you put up that website real quick?
Oh,
It's
I think we've got something fun.
www.treasured with a D, chess.org. That's raising money and awareness for the prevention of breast cancer. And again, I beat breast cancer in 2002. I lost my aunt in 2005, and ever since founded Treasure Chest. And on that note, one of my
Treasured Chests goes on. The gala
Yeah.
is over, but the effort is still there.
For sure.
Find that and just as a little something for those of you who were there and want to remember, and for those of you who weren't and want to see, we've got something from the gala.
It's
right
my favorite
chair.
part. This group of drummers has been on TC Muzique. Let's roll it, watch them perform, and then watch Nicole Christine take her fire and do this dance that is absolutely captivating.
Drums
If you want to know
and
more, go to the website and I'll
fire.
connect you up with any one of the performers or people involved. Ready to do it? Here we go.
We'll
roll
be
it.
back in 2 weeks.
damage she's caused is unfixable. Every 20 seconds you repeat, hey.